Hey, this is Fee about them facts. And today is Tuesday, and it's saying that 10 people dead behind YOUNGDOLPH's murder on the streets of Memphis. They said the streets of Memphis is fire, it's hot. Uh, just be careful, but it's saying 10 people have died since Dolph was assassinated. Let's check it out.
There have been 10 people killed in the last 5 days, 3 last night, and one that actually happened right here, just a block down from where YOUNGDOLPH was shot and killed earlier this week. With everything that's happened over the last few days, do people question their safety? And what's the solution?
His question was, what is the solution? The solution is making better choices, making a change in your life and a priority, doing stuff different, being productive. That's the solution. That's my solution. That's a start of a solution. But let's hear what the streets of Memphis is saying. Let's go.
It's sweet. I walk around here, I bake cookies all day and lick lollipops and stuff.
Even with tragedy after tragedy here near Ketchum and Airways, many in this community will tell you.
Yeah, I love this community. I love the people. They love me.
But they're concerned that including Friday's shooting spree where 3 people died, that makes 10 people.
No, I don't know how to process that. He said he loved the people and the people love him. Did the people love Dolph? Did the people who killed him love him? What, I mean, he way too playful for me.
This community. I love the people. They love me.
But they're concerned that including Friday's shooting spree where 3 people died, that makes 10 people killed in the last 5 days. According to the Memphis Police Department, they responded to this address where one man was shot and killed. As you can see, work is currently being done to replace doors and even broken windows.
So they replacing doors and windows. So that means somebody kicked in the door, allegedly, and shot out windows. It's going down like that. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to listen to another blogger's perspective about YOUNGDOLPH's bodyguard, allegedly. Let's take a look and a listen to what he has to say. Let's go.
Thing that makes you wonder why these other bloggers or people who have been having an opinion on the YOUNGDOLPH assassination, I'm gonna call it assassination because I think he was assassinated. I think it was done by higher ups, and they paid, some young, hungry animals that don't have nothing to lose to off them.
Allegedly.
But, okay, people say his bodyguard was in the car. At the gas station, did we see the bodyguard in the car? And why would and if YOUNGDOLPH had a bodyguard, why didn't he have his bodyguard pumping the gas for him? And not showing his body. Not even he shouldn't even have to expose himself. I could see, okay, maybe at the cookie spot because he had to get out and order, but he could have had the bodyguard order there for him too, and he could have had the bodyguard order or pump the gas for him or get whatever he needs to get from the gas station. So I don't know. To me, common sense saying, okay, when you see that he's being filmed by whoever this is, most people say it was a fan. You don't see no bodyguard in that passenger seat. You can look in the car. You don't see nobody in there. Was he in the back seat? Maybe. But then, I don't know. They're going.
My response to that is, based on what I've heard, he always go in personally and get his cookies from Makita's. That was an ongoing relationship that they had. So why would he not? Why would he do anything different than what he normally does? So, yeah, Yeah, he would have had to have always had a bodyguard to do those things for him, pump his gas, get his cookies. You know, why would he move any different than what he normally moves? But let me continue to listen.
That's what they want us to see. But when you start thinking, ask yourself, okay, why haven't they? If they've shown us the shooters and pictures of the shooters, they've even showed us the video. Even if they didn't show Dolph body getting dropped, so it could prevent people from being disturbed. You couldn't show him at least getting out of the car so we could see if it was another person in the car with him. No, they don't show us that. All we see is the car parked where it's parked at. Then we see his body, his lifeless body, right where the entrance is, his arm hanging out. And then you see one picture of this alleged bodyguard. Now, let's be clear on this bodyguard character, dude. Let's be real, y'all. Who was this bodyguard? This from the picture and this dude's physique. Not to even be looking at a dude. Pause. But this nigga looked like he had Michael Jackson bodyguard him, dog. Like the nigga had some. He was so extra skinny, petite, and that nigga had the most booty tight skinny jeans on or something, dog. Because the way he looked, just that picture, that image, looked real suspect, dog.
Now, I will admit, he would not have been my bodyguard of choice, especially if his aim is as bad as his aim was. If he was skinny and finger was exceptional and never missed a target, never missed, yeah, then I would consider it. But based on the car, they say the window was shot out, but how do we know? We didn't see no glass. That window could have been left down. I don't know that, but I know there was no holes in the body of that Mercedes. So, I'm just thinking that was somebody who was possibly at the cookie spot and just returned fire based on what they saw was going down. I don't think that was the bodyguard. That's just my opinion, and that is absolutely allegedly.
Even though all these different people saying, "Oh yeah, the bodyguard was in the car. The bodyguard was in the car. He froze up. He froze up." But really, when you see the video of him at the gas station, you don't see nobody in Young Dolph's car. You don't see nobody inside the store, or whatever. They still have yet to reveal that footage. But then the only time you see this alleged bodyguard or supposed bodyguard is just this one picture of him, I guess, attempting to shoot back at the dudes. And I'm not saying it's not true because old girl that had that video, she claimed, and somebody was letting off on them, niggas try to, okay. But why is his identity a mystery? Why is you bloggers need to start questioning that. Who is this bodyguard? He needs to be revealed. They need to figure out who the hell this dude is. And if he was the bodyguard, because see, that's where I feel like the misinformation is, I'm real suspicious. I feel like the powers that be is using this alleged bodyguard dude as a scapegoat or as a way to distract us from seeing what really went down. I mean, for all I know, this alleged bodyguard could have been one of the shooters too that was shooting Young Dolph. How do we know that? How do we know this nigga went shoot at him too? I'm just saying, we can say anything.
This is why facts is way more important than assumption or opinions, because everybody got one, and we get so caught up in people's opinion that we overlook the facts or we overlook details that we could have caught had we not been entertaining all of these conspiracies. Yeah. And conspiracies is just people's opinions, and sometimes they may be legit and sometimes they just could be in place to throw you off. You know, some people just like to troll and throw you cookies to throw you off of the trail. So who knows? Who knows? But I'm about facts, so I'm trying to find the facts in this story to get to the proper conclusion of what happened and who killed Young Dolph. Let's continue to listen.
As a scapegoat or as a way to distract us from seeing what really went down. I mean, for all I know, this alleged bodyguard could have been one of the shooters too that was shooting Young Dolph.